And what is your
my.
story?
Another exhausted soul, aren't you? Are you sure you want to keep going like that? I mean, like that?
Are you talking about my fever?
Narldolf, a troll. For 2 months now, every night, I've been hearing this horrible, bloodthirsty grunting near the farm. The guard says I'm only imagining it, but trust me, I've seen enough of the world to know troll noises when I hear them.
And then there's the Undercity.
Undercity, that doesn't sound very pleasant.
Yeah, it doesn't. And it isn't. The Undercity's a cluster of caves directly beneath our feet. And down there is where the poor and the sick live, not to mention those that the Order doesn't like to see in their neat, pretty streets in the upper city. Not a place I'd recommend you visit, at least not unless you're looking for mischievous things.
Mischievous things, huh? Not deadly, not frightening, just mischievous. All right, I think I can find my way around now.
Great. Then see you later and enjoy your stay.
That would be not good. Okay, is this the bar? The Dancing Nomad Inn. Well, it sounds like entertainment to me. Now, I've been waiting to go into this tavern to find Jespar, but...
Be careful, my sir. The streets aren't safe at this hour.
Oh, thank you. Anyway, I need to go find Jespar, but I was thinking that I met a woman at the gate that wanted me to do something at around midnight, and it's about 11 o'clock now, so it's getting close. Let me see about that. I think it's just right here. Frida Goldhoof, in front of the Ark's gate, offered me her best donkey if I could find a troll named Narldolf. Now, this troll's been threatening things around the town, so I did tell her I would do it. I don't have much other than my word, so I'm thinking that perhaps I should at least stick to that. And I hate to say it, but my sense of adventuring gets stronger every day. That's maybe not a good thing. Whoa, that is ugly. I didn't ever really consider myself much of an adventurer, so this is kind of strange for me.
Yes?
Well now, I think that I may be heading into a little bit of trouble. I don't see how I could not, since I'm hunting for a troll. So perhaps I should maybe change my tactics a little bit. I'm getting stronger with magic. So let me do a double-fisted flame thing, and then I should maybe switch to focus. Now the focus shortly lowers my mana cost of all spells by 33%. So I think maybe that might be a good thing. Let's try that. What in the world is that?
Greetings.
Holy smokes. Oh, you're scary. I hate to be the person that had to make glasses for you. Now, I think this is the gate I came out of, but I think the main gate was up here. Because it seems like to me that this kind of looks familiar. Yeah, see that bridge up there? I think that's where we came in, so that must be the main gate up there. It must be. But I don't think the troll would be that close to the city because there's guards everywhere. Let me go take a look down this way first before we go up to that main gate. I'm thinking more over there. Hey, who's that? Maybe he knows. Hey, have you seen a troll?
Garage, what the? You gave me a scare.
I gave you a scare.
What do you want?
What do you mean? I don't want anything. Okay, now, this may seem like a silly question since it says your name is Urinto, but are you Narldolf?
I beg your pardon?
Sorry, never mind.
Uh-huh. Well, then I suggest...
You suggest?
Wait a second. What is that?
What is what? mean that crab over there? What? Hey, hey. Oh, he's not after me. You keep him busy. I'll roast his chestnuts. Don't get in front of my flames, though. There, we got him. Man, he's an ugly brute, too, isn't he?
What the blazes was that?
Well, I may be mistaken, but I think it was a troll.
Oh, really? Saldrin, shield me from your wit. What I mean is, how the heck does a troll get so close to the city gates?
Well, why didn't you ask that question to begin with?
Anyway, I guess I owe you some thanks. Without your help, that would have ended differently. Now, excuse me, I have to get back to the city.
Well, thank you, because without your help, that would have been different for me. But, the city's that way, though, I think. Did you notice there's a bed over there? Is that yours, or is that the troll's? Can I borrow it? I don't think he's going to mind if it's his. I'm going to take his troll fat. Let me see if I can. Well, it doesn't say... Whoa, what's that? Nobody's looking. It doesn't say I'm stealing. Hey, I got it. All right, well, let's see if I can use the bed. It's gonna let me. Well, that feels good. All my health is back. Things look a lot nicer in the light of day. And there he goes. Did you end up praying all night? Kind of hard on the knees, isn't it?
Come to Yorinto Shamdash and buy fish. Only the best and fresh from the Red Sea.
Oh, you're a fishmonger. Well, that's good to know. All right, so I think I can go back to the tavern that way, but I did meet the girl at the front gate, so maybe she's up here, and I get to tell her that the troll is no longer. Why is there just a crate laying out here? Good question. I'm pretty sure this is the front gate, because I remember coming across that bridge. Oh, look! Oh, is that the donkey? You don't look like a donkey, though. Well, this is Frida's house. I'm not going to break in to get there. Where's Frida? Hello? Is that Frida? Nope, that's a beggar. That's not Frida. Oh, there.
So, any problem?
Yes, I got that troll for you. You don't have to worry anymore.
Yes, I've heard as much. Poor gods. This Quiranian Shriangar surely lit some fire under their
Ah,
boots.
good for him.
But he's right. Hard times we are in if a troll can roam so close to the walls, while the guards play Morala's dice in the tavern.
Well,
Anyway,
good for him.
Thank you. I'll sleep a lot better now that this thing is over with. Follow me.
Okay. Do I get my... Where you going? Oh, it really is a mule. Or a donkey. I guess a mule's a donkey, half donkey and half horse.
Here you go. This is Whirlwind. You get him for free, as promised. Take good care of him, will you?
Well, of course. Why Wolt ever von Nennen? What does that mean? I can change his name? Well, I like Whirlwind. I'm going to keep it. Well, thank you, Frida. I'll take good care of him. Hey, buddy. How you doing? Oh, sweet. Sweet, sweet, sweet. Well, I'll tell you what, Whirlwind. I'm going to leave you right here. You can munch all you want on the grass. Don't go anywhere. And I think she gave me something, didn't she? Didn't she give me, like, a flute of some kind? Where would I find that? That's not it. That wasn't it, was it? I don't think that was it, but I thought she gave me a flute. Where would it be? Well, shoot. Well, I'll have to find it, but I'm pretty sure she gave me a flute. Maybe it works under magic, but I think I got a flute to call that donkey now. All right, well, I'm going to run back down here because I think that's where the tavern's at, and I'll find Jespar. Boy, don't things look a lot nicer during the daytime? Now, where's that gate? Oh, right. It's right next to this big thing. I'm going to keep my distance. You shouldn't get so close to that thing. I don't know what it's doing here, but... Now, didn't Jespar say something about getting something that could fly? Maybe that's what he's talking about. Maybe you can rent that thing. All right, let's see if we can find Jespar now. And let me see. I can... First steps, right there. Meet him at the marketplace. So, where is the marketplace? That way. There's the tavern. Everybody's coming out of the tavern. Long night at the tavern?
Can I help?
No, I'm fine. Well,
Walk blessed, my friend.
hi.
You look disheartened. And I have just the right thing for
Really?
you. A visit to our gallery.
What?
Dozens of beautiful paintings by different artists, each of them a treat for the eye.
Well, now those green eyes and
Come now,
that
for
purple
tomorrow
coat.
You may not have a chance.
That's
No?
quite the
I thought
contrast.
so. Then have a nice day.
You run the... What? No, wait a minute. What? What? Wait a minute.
That's one way to put it. Truth be told, if the Golden Sickle doesn't decide to leave a barrel full of coin on our doorstep tomorrow, we won't be able to pay rent much longer. Especially now that my esteemed mother has decided to play hermit.
Okay.
Wow. Listen to me. A month ago, I would have been too proud to admit this. Now I shouted at a complete stranger.
Okay, I'm behind here just a little bit. Now, so what is this? What's going on?
She's a painter. Our best-selling painter, to be precise. Some people even came from other countries to see her portraits. At least before the war.
Okay, so what makes her painting so special?
It's hard to describe. She's portrayed half of Ark's nobility by now. At least that's what it feels like. And she does it. The paintings are just so... intense. I don't know how else to put it. That's why people are willing to pay a fortune for it. It's crazy if you think about it.
Well, yeah, I guess so. So your mother plays a hermit. What do you mean by that?
Well, what I said. For months, she's not reacted to our letter, nor sent one herself. And what's worse, she hasn't sent us any new paintings. Which is one of the reasons why this place isn't going so well. And in case you wonder why we just don't visit her, my mother was always a little... special.
Ooh, special.
And where she resides reflects that. The dark...
Oh, great. All right, I see. Well, you know what? I get around quite a bit. Maybe I could pay this Dark Valley a visit, see if your mother's all right. I wouldn't be opposed to doing that.
You'd do that. That's... quite the offer, to be honest. A word of warning in advance. I cannot paint.
Great.
That is, unless you're interested in a painting from Prince Myth. But I warn you, they're as bad as his poems.
All right, well, maybe your mother can pay me. You know what? I'm not really in it for the money. Don't worry about it. I get around. I'll see what I can do.
A little detour in a place swarming with undead eager for your blood.
Well, you didn't have to say that.
I hope you know what you're doing. I really do. But still, I guess I'm too selfish to decline your offer. It's worth a try. My mother and I, we don't exactly have a... good relationship. But still, I need to know she's all right. You said you travel a lot. So you have a map with you, right?
Yes.
Show me.
There you go.
So there you go. That's where her hut should be, at least approximately. Good luck, and thanks.
Okay. Well, that's what I get. I stopped to talk to a pretty girl, and look what I get myself into. Oh, man. Note to self. Walk by. Don't talk to anybody. Just keep walking.
Now where did I... Greetings.
Oh, you're not from around here, are you? I know that accent.
I haven't said anything. What accent?
Potatoes, garlic, radish. Yeah, that should
All right, I must have took a wrong turn at Albuquerque. Oh, here we go. There's her again. There he is. Hey, buddy. Hello.
Well, look who's arrived. Did you have any problems finding your way around? This city can be quite a maze if you don't know.
Nah, I'm used to cities.
Right, you're from Austin. I almost forgot. They're quite fascinating, these places, aren't they? You can climb high, and you can fall just as deep. And every place vibrates with life.
Are we still talking about the city?
Here, put this on. And before you ask, yes, it's necessary. Just trust me.
Okay, what did I just put on? Oh, look at me. I look like a Nancy boy. Isn't this going to be sweet? What are you getting me into, Jespar? Are you a baker?
What kind of armor is that?
You got any maple bars? I like maple bars. Oh, sorry.
That's it. And why is it Malphas who carries the Sun Temple on his back?
Sorry, I'm getting distracted.
Is that a gesture of servitude?
No.
Good Lord.
Carries the Sun Temple because he
Oh, excuse me.
Without the benevolence
Hello.
of the gods, the world would still.
Say, did you see how quickly I went around those two girls? I'm not talking to anybody. I get into trouble. Go on. Don't wait for me. Don't wait for him either. Just knock him down.
Monsieur?
Oh, I love how they say monsieur. I'm a monsieur.
So, about this fever. Usually those gifted with magic have to report their talent to the Order, and then pass a ritual that teaches them how to deal with them.
Okay.
The journey many strange fates. Once they've passed that, the fever reduces to an endurable level, and new arcanists have their names registered in some kind of holy book.
Oh, so I have to have my name in a book.
Get rid of the fever. I hope my employer can tell you about it.
Well, thank goodness. Hopefully there's an easier way than doing what you're talking about.
Okay, almost there.
Good to hear. Let me in. Hang on. I'm coming. Hello.
This is holy ground, Outlander. You don't belong here. Pathlessness, wherever you look. Where is this supposed to be?
That guy doesn't like me and he scares me. I'm not talking to these guys anymore. Go on. You don't have to wait. I'm right behind you. Ooh, what was that? Thistles. Sorry. I'm scrounging. What are they feeding these guys? Look at the size of these guys. Ooh, nice ears.
Hold it, my sir. No civilians beyond this point without explicit permission. Who are you, and what leads you to this holy place?
Take care of this.
Business. I'm Jespar Delveric, and I work for the Naramese mages.
Oh, right. The mercenary. And who's your companion?
Marijo de Luna from Austin.
What?
Esteemed holder of de Luna's Empire of Tender Fragrance, the most prestigious perfumery in all of Vin.
Are you kidding?
Archmagister Maragil sent for him. Didn't he tell you?
You liar.
The Archmagister. Well, that does sound like him. Fair enough, you may pass. But show this place the respect it deserves, mercenary.
No problem.
You too, Meister de Luna.
No problem.
You have my word, fair lady. Thank you.
What the heck are you getting us into? Thanks. Well, I ask these guys where the beef is, but I think I know. I think you've eaten it all. These guys are huge.
Well, that went better than expected. Hey, it worked, didn't it? That's all that matters. Nobody will suspect someone who's already in the temple. Anyway, I think it's about time I tell you a little bit more about this employer of mine. His name is Constantine Firespark, and he's one of
what was that fragrance business about?
The new Grand Master, Tealora Renthiel, brought here by ship about 2 years ago. That means he's one of the former arch enemies of the Order. They usually wear
I
green,
think you should.
The Order wears white or red. That should make it easy for you to tell them apart. Firespark's pretty much the eldest of Narathzul's mages, and quite well versed in magic, at least from what I've heard. Plus, he's a very gentle and likable fellow, which is why even the keepers like having him around. Let's hope he can tell us a thing or two about these visions, and help you get rid of the fever. Come, follow me. Huh?
Gentle and likable. Cool. All right. I like the gentle and likable part.
Yes.
All right, here we are. Hang on.
No. That's not how you do it.
Blast it! I'm just being
No.
careful. We
Like
have to.
heck we do.
I'm not
Give me
stopping.
that thing now.
Guy had a big sword.
Ouch.
Blasted, blistering blazes. That's what you get for working with fumblers. I told you.
What?
Mr. Firespark.
Aye.
What? Now who the
What
heck
the
are you?
heck was that?
Can't an old man have a moment to himself?
You hired me. The Magister, don't you remember?
Oh, right. Joseph the Scrounger. So why are you here? Had any luck?
Just spar. And yeah, we...
This is the likable, gentle fella.
Suggest you first of all tell me when I allowed you to drag your drinking mates up here. Do you need me to explain
Joseph?
the meaning of the words highly and confidential to you?
I'm sure there's a lot you can explain to me, but let's save that for later. This particular fellow over here needs your help, to be frank. Arcane fever.
Is that so?
Hey, I'm not
What
a
exactly
drinking
has that
mate.
got to do with me? Let the keepers and their holy rituals take care of it. What is it with the costume, anyway?
This man's magic is different, Meister. Just feel his aura and you'll see it. Plus, he's from Nara, just as you are.
Well, all right then, for nostalgia's sake. I really hope you're not wasting my time, though. Working with these religious buffoons is bound to make any rational thinking person go bonkers. Anyway, that chair over there. Take a seat, and I'll have a look at that fever of yours.
Well, don't do me any favors.
All right then, this will tickle a little. You're right.
Okay, I'm still waiting for the gentle and likable part.
Powerful. And do you really want to tell me you've only recently discovered
what?
that talent of yours? With that aura, I'm surprised you haven't turned into an Obaya by now.
How come I see two of you?
That is, we will help you. But first,
Ow.
tell me everything. How you got that magic, and how you met that scoundrel.
Yes. What the hell's an Obaya?
I see. Regarding this vision thing.
All right, well, it started
Simply
like...
played a trick on you there.
Oh, you mean
Not very much
Joseph?
of a surprise, considering what you've been through. Actually,
So that's the whole
you were
story.
quite lucky that the sudden outburst of your glance didn't blow your head right off.
Let's hope he knows what he's doing.
By all that's holy, I won't start playing.
You're
your
starting to
tutor
scare
now.
me.
If you don't know
Besides
about
that,
the basic
again, I
functioning
didn't
of
just
magic,
imagine
then
these
read
visions.
something from Ballador Goldenstein. He's
I need to find out about this glance business you're talking about, though.
Alongside, but apart from the reality we're in right now, exist countless other
I
realities.
didn't ask you to.
in
Just
which some
answer the
events have
question.
different outcomes, so to speak. A version of this very same room, for example, with the very same people in it, only that Meister Firespark's beard is on fire. And what defines an Arcanist, someone capable of magic, is that he or she can see those other realities and let parts of them come true.
Okay.
Well, look at that, Jasper. You surprised me.
That's what I'm being paid for.
How
That'd be
powerful
funny.
an Arcanist is depends on three factors. How far away are the eventualities that he can see? How well he can bring parts of them into our reality. And
you didn't call him
finally,
Joseph.
How well his mind can handle seeing other realities simultaneously with ours. Lighting a candle is easier than calling a meteor from the sky, to speak plain inal. But, as I said, read Goldenstein if you're interested in the topic. I'm not going to waste any time with lectures. Well, if that's what you want to believe, go for it.
All right, fine.
In any
I didn't
case,
really expect
never
you to
come
anyway.
across such a phenomenon.
So,
Over 50
anyway,
years
as I was
of studying
saying, these
magic,
images,
and
they
now we
felt
should-
pretty different somehow. They really did feel real.
What the blasted blistering blazes? Does this room look like the bosom of a whore to you? Or what makes you think you can go around touching anything you get your fingers on? These documents are confidential, for heck's sake. I knew it was a mistake to hire a thug
Yeah.
like you. Lashery always had a weakness for...
Correct me if I'm wrong, but I remember you telling me something about dreams that led you and Tealor Rentiel here, didn't you, Meister? And you told me that in this vision of yours, the veiled woman said this.
No, but I've
That
heard
all
that
begins
before.
with the dreams.
What? Is that true? Oh. Then this near-death experience you had before you woke up on the shore. Tell me again, what
That's right.
exactly did you see in it? A room?
That's right. That's what she said. Yes, just as he said.
Well, this
Yes.
is strange.
Was glistening. It's white light and charred bodies, and their flesh was unnatural. It was kind of gray, and I heard all these
Whatever you
voices.
clairvoyance back there is of no use to us if you're dead as a doornail in a couple of months. Well, that's usually a
I'd like
blocking
that too.
process. The fever you feel is a result of your mind not being able to handle all of
What?
these possibilities.
Okay, well, how can we do that? You know,
The
get my
ritual
magic
the
under control,
Enderal's
that is.
practice to get the glance under control is called
Plotting.
Journey to the Water.
That sounds slow.
Put frankly, it means 1 year of hour-long meditation, bland food, and abstinence from anything that makes life worth living. In due time, the Arcanist then learns to filter these other realities from ours, and the fever gets less and less. Anyhow, luckily enough,
Oh,
there
are
remains
you
no other way
kidding?
to quicken that process. A shortcut, if you will. I'm not capable of performing it, but another one of us is. Her name is Lashery, and you should seek
There's
her
gotta
out
be a better
as
way.
soon as possible.
All right, I want to know that way.
She's currently in a ruin called Old Rashengrad, not far from Ark. Just tell her that I sent you. Give me that map of yours.
All right, that sounds good.
Okay, now you have to be a total
I'll
idiot
do
to
that,
visit.
but where do I find
recommend
Lashery?
leaving for the ruin straight away. And you, Joseph, you're going
Oh,
to
of
come
course
with me
she is.
and show me what your trip to the Sun Coast brought forth. Hopefully,
Here you go.
more than a bottle of honey wine and a hangover.
No, you did have to say that, did you?
Quite a character, isn't he? But I like him somehow. Here, I owe you this for your help back in Riverville. And in case
Oh,
you're
it's
in the
back to
mood for a
Joseph
mug of
now.
ale and a good chat, just drop by the Dancing Nomad in the Stranger's Quarter. I'll get myself.
I'm
a
still
room
waiting
in
for the
Kentucky.
kind
With all
and
that
gentle.
said, good luck mastering your magic, my friend. I'll see you around.
All right, thanks. All right. Well, I think I'm going to go for the mana. Okay, during the main story of Enderal, you have the opportunity to deepen your bond to several people. Caution though, these missions aren't available forever. If the main story progresses too far, the storylines of some persons stay hidden. Alright, so that means that some of these side quests I'm going to have to do. Okay, taming the waves.